I'm Coach Todd, head coach of NoLimitsTriathlon.com and founder of No Limits Triathlon Academy. I want to thank you for signing up for more information on the new academy that I've just created. Now, basically how I got this going was we went shopping for my kids' school supplies last week. And this picture here shows all the stuff that we bought, or some of the stuff that we bought. And so this is George's stuff. And again, it's just a small portion of some of the things he needs. But you know, when you open it up, you can see it has just a very cool case. And we have nice colored markers, a lot of different Sharpies, different colored Sharpies, and on both sides. He has calculator, erasers, pencil sharpener, protractors, geometry set, things like that. But one of the coolest things I like is this little chicken. Okay, so this is can you see that? This is a chicken for a memory stick, and what you do is you take the head off, right? And so this bottom here, even though it's so big, all it is the holder for the memory, which I think is amazing. So this little thing here, this little head, contains, I think it's 8 gigabytes, which is a crazy amount of memory, and the potential you can do in this chicken head is just astonishing to me. So, you know, I saw all this stuff and I just got excited about the kids going back to school and the whole idea. And part of me, you know, a small part of me wishes I could go back to school. So I spent a lot of time in school. I went to university, have 2 degrees, and then after that I worked in a research lab. And so I've been in university a long time, in school for a lot of times, and it's kind of it was built into me. This is what you do. And so every year you go into the fall winter semester, and at the end of each semester you're going to have your exams, right? So but before leading up to the exams, you have to do other exams, you have to do assignments, you have to do presentations, you have to do projects, you have to do lab reports and things like that. And so it was, for me, it was a cool thing to do, and I always like having a goal at the end. So I always know that I have to do all these steps along the way, and at the end I pass the exam, then you get a grade, and then you move on to the next semester and do the same thing. And so I would do that year after year after year. And then when I was out of school, I had this kind of void in myself, and so I didn't have that same goal. So I replaced that void with triathlon, and I would pick some really big triathlons, and the triathlons I would do are things like Ironman or the Triathlon World Championships. So I would have a really big goal, and then I'd have to develop all these steps to get to that goal. And to me, that was pretty cool, and I still do that to this day. And so right now what I do is I focus on Ironman, and so every year since 2007 I've done at least 1 Ironman. And so coming in here to 2015, I'm going to do Ironman Canada again. And to me, that's just a great way to have a goal way down the road. Like today we're almost in September, and so we have quite a few months before my next race. But I'd like to have a target and things to think about. And so this whole idea of looking at the school supplies and having goals and targets and things, it got me thinking, and I got, you know, wouldn't it be neat if I could teach you guys? So that's where the whole idea of No Limits Triathlon Academy came from. And so I thought, you know, I can come up with all this information, and I'm going to deliver it to you on a monthly basis, and so that we can it's almost like we're going back to school, but not really, because you can stop the video whenever you want. And so how this is going to work, so each month I'm going to give you 2 videos, and they're going to be pre-recorded videos, and I'm going to teach you something about triathlon. And so, you know, there's so many different things that, you know, I've learned along the way being an athlete and being a coach that I want to share with you. And so we're going to do that with 2 videos, and they're going to be pre-recorded on a, you know, pre-selected topic. And then once a month we're going to do a live webinar. So that means that you're going to have access to join me live and ask me questions as we go. And then you're going to be able to ask me whatever questions you want. And then we're going to keep doing that month after month after month. And so this way you're going to learn about triathlon, and then you're going to be able to interact with me as well, and then get your questions answered. And it's going to be a cool thing. It doesn't matter where you are in triathlon. You know, I think this program could be good for people that are just starting, so you have no idea what you're doing. for example, what kind of a bike do you use, right? Do you need a mountain bike or road bike or a triathlon bike? Things like that we can cover. But it's also going to be good for people that are in their second or third year. So, you've been in triathlon for a while and you want to try and get a little bit faster. And it's also going to be good for people who are doing Ironman. So I'm going to have a wide variety of topics we're going to cover. And so I'm going to try and touch bases, so it's going to affect a lot of people out there. And based on the people that join up, what we're probably going to do is we're going to probably fine-tune the topics and change it every week based on your needs and what you really want to do. So if you know who I am, then you kind of have an idea of how I present to you guys, how I teach, and how I coach. So you have an idea of if this is something that you want. But if you don't know who I am and you want to try to learn more about me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 complimentary videos that you can watch. And these videos are going to be teaching you things about triathlon. And have a look at them and see if it's something that you would really like to do. If you find it interesting, if you find it informative, that'd be great. And then if you want to, leave your comments below the video so that then we can make some changes along the way. So I hope you guys enjoy your 3 free videos. Thank you very much for getting more information on the No Limits Triathlon Academy. And that's it for this video. Thanks and happy training.